What's your chant? What are you saying?
Make women loud.
Make women loud. Beautiful.
All day, every day, therapist, mother maid, nymph, then a judge, guest, then a servant, just an appendage, live to attending, so that he never lifts a finger. 24/7 baby machine, so he can live out his picket fence dreams. It's not an act of love if you make her unit do too much labor.
Make women allowed. 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 Hi, my name is Sylvie Varcoe. I'm the head of news here at UBTV. Today we're going to be doing a collaboration with Bristol Film School, and That's What She Said, and we're going to be covering the Women's March. We're starting here in College Green and we're going to be moving towards Castle Park. It will be really interesting to see why certain people are here. There are some doggy feminists in the back. There are some amazing, amazing, amazing posters. For me personally, I think speaking as a woman, especially coming into 2025, politically the landscape, specifically in the UK, has gotten a lot more hostile towards women in general, towards people presenting themselves as women, and internationally it's been a really, really, really hard year with 2024, the amount of conflicts that have been going on in the world. It is a topic that I cannot iterate, needs to be spoken about more, and it will be amazing to see what people have to say today, their stories, etc., etc. So stay with us on that.
I'm Lauren and I'm one of the co-leads from the Bristol March alongside the rest of the UK Women's Marches.
So why was it important to do this march here today in Bristol?
Bristol is a city that I think is really known for its support for social justice. I mean, we've had a lot of famous protests here, and it's just really important to show up for women's rights with everything that's going on around the world at the moment. I think it's really important to show solidarity and actually that we are here. If you look at the news at the moment, every day we're seeing violence against women in some form or another across the world, and we need to face the fact that that is an issue.
So here it says we are not overreacting. I just want to show this because this is an amazing, amazing, amazing poster. Why are you coming to this march?
I'm coming here today because, particularly stuff in America that's happening with Trump and stuff like that, and women's rights are being slowly taken away. I feel like we've done so much to get to the point that we are, and now everything's just sort of taking a step back and we're declining. And we're not overreacting. We need change.
We've been having these conversations for as long as I can remember. Women in Witherwood and Hartcliffe are the most oppressed in Bristol. We've got the highest statistics of domestic abuse, so I'm here for them. I've got lived experience of domestic abuse, so we all, as women, we all need to stand together.
I completely agree, and it's amazing because there's such an amazing presence here, and also a lot of men have showed up too. So is that kind of nice from a councillor's perspective, seeing that it's not just women who are interested in this topic and want change?
Oh, absolutely, it's really important that men show their support and their allyship for women and people that are marginalised genders, and I think men shouldn't be afraid to come on with these sort of things and show their support.
Yeah, I completely agree. And you have an amazing feminist dog here. I just want to pan down. I don't know, what is the name of your dog?
He's Eric the dog.
Eric the dog, lovely. And Eric's been very, very enthusiastic about the entire protest. He's just been kind of jumping around. I really appreciate Eric being here today.
I wanted to come here to help promote feminism, intersectional feminism in the Bristol community.
So obviously we're collaborating with Twist. I think you have a magazine coming out later this month. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Sure, so we're releasing a magazine titled Growing Pains. It's a bunch of collaborations with different students at the University of Bristol, and we're very excited to get it out. It's been a long process of doing it. So we've got stories about transition or with intersectional feminist viewpoint, growing up, transitions, yeah.
And it will be amazing because I think one of the articles that will be in that magazine hopefully will be literally about the march today. So hopefully we'll be able to link that down below and you'll all be able to read it so you can really see the collaboration in multi-print. Thank you so much for speaking to us today, and excited for the march. Indeed, excited for the march. Can you explain to me what is on these beautiful posters that I see here?
So I've just put "We will not be silent" because I think it's really important that as women we all just stand up and say kind of what's right, and obviously there's a lot of things going on that we can't be silent about, so that's why I put that.
Yes, I've got some statistics about domestic violence on mine, which is a really important cause to me. I work in mental health and see the effects of violence against women all the time, so it's a really important thing to me. And then I've got the Paris Paloma lyric as well, which is really fab, but I love, so yeah.
Do you feel today, obviously, because it's amazing that so many people are kind of coming together and there is really a sense of solidarity that I can feel in the air, do you feel generally that coming into 2025 there is more of an atmosphere that women are being listened to, or do you think almost kind of these problems are being stifled in a way?
I mean, with all the ongoing problems, I feel like everyone's got more of a voice. I don't know, obviously the problems are kind of keep coming back, so I don't know how much we are actually being listened to, and that's why I think things like this are really important to get everyone's voices out there.
I completely agree.
Yeah, I think the fact that we're still here doing this is maybe saying we don't have that much of a voice, but I think we're trying as hard as we can to say absolutely not.
And we will not be silent, and we are starting to march now. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Gorgeous. There are people moving. Beautiful. Beautiful. So right now it's quite interesting because as we're walking past we're hearing some of the cars beeping at us, which is actually quite nice. Yeah, so we've literally just started the march now. We've got so many amazing posters. It's unbelievably cold and everyone's come out on a Saturday morning, which is kind of even nicer. Collectively hungover.
Fighting for women's rights.
Fighting for women's rights, the right to choose, the right to be present, the right to have a voice.
What do we want?
Women's rights!
When do we want it?
Now! You kind of hear the bells in the background, which is really cool. Woo! It's like the weirdest but most amazing feeling as well. It's like there's so much solidarity. Everyone who's walking past is kind of giving the fist, saying hi. Lovely to be here. Women's rights! It feels super important and it feels like enough people actually care, and it's also quite hopeful. I feel like in a period where there hasn't been that much hope politically. Woo! It's amazing to see so many different generations here as well. Literally, you have so many different people, so many different types, like just walks of life at the front leading the chants. It's almost like one stops, another starts from someone at a completely different point. It's exhilarating. Fuck the patriarchy. Nala's been very vocal this entire march. She's kind of been running along. I've just seen a poster, which is that one over there. It says if you're not angry, then you're not paying attention. And I feel like that really kind of speaks to exactly what everyone here is feeling right now.
I'm walking because every woman should be able to access abortion legally and safely. You still need 2 doctors' sign-off to get an abortion here, and that is not how it should be. It's a woman's decision. That's final.
Women's rights all over the world are being stripped, and it's not right. We're in 2025, not 1925. It doesn't make sense. It's so nice to be amongst all these people. It's making me quite emotional, and I stood in the thing on St Nick Street and literally was like crying. I was like trying to chant and I was just crying. So like we're in the middle of Cabot Circus, and it's really weird to say a place where cars are literally beeping as they go past. It's amazing to see. It's a place where you go shopping, you kind of get your essentials, and it's just filled with people that are supporting this cause. So what was the march like for you?
Shocking. Incredible. Yeah. Like, I thought it was going to be good. Obviously we had worries, but it has just been beyond what I thought.
There's so much noise right now. Like, I wish you could like just like pan around and see everyone behind us. It's like the most surreal atmosphere like anywhere, and like just it's amazing to see how thankful people are for you two for both organising this. You're in your high-vis jackets, and this seems like such a lovely space now, because people are now going to kind of tell their stories. If you can kind of speak about what's going to happen now.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that we could provide a space so it felt like a movement for everyone, so people can share why they came, anything that's important to them about women's rights.
So many of us here today, but this is a nationwide organisation.
On a community level, everyone needs to be a lot more active with volunteering, with speaking up for the people in your lives, with supporting organisations that can help others.
I just want to tell you all that I'm fucking glad I left him.
There needs to be a point where this has to end. We are angry. We are finished.
woman anywhere across the UK or anywhere across the world to go through what other women have. So thank you, and I marched today in that.
Raising your voice and raising it for the women of this country, and just keep doing the job that she does, because we shall overcome and we will be free.
Yeah!